Apparently, DEI is out at the Democrat Party. They do not want to focus on trans rights, trans issues. And they want new leaders, you see, with less emphasis on the trans. This is the Post-Millennial. Let's see what they have to say about this crazy story. They write, the majority of Democrats say that the party needs new leadership and to stop focusing on topics such as gender issues, according to a new Reuters Ipsos poll. The poll found that there was a large disconnect between the average Democrats, what they care about, and the perception of the party leadership. No shit. How are they only just figuring this out? The dumbest thing that the Democrat Party ever did was start focusing on a problem that literally less than 1% of the population has anything to do with or even cares about. It was one of the smartest moves ever for the trans community. They co-opted all the goodwill that the gay community had gained over several decades and being recognized, getting their gay marriage in. But ever since then, it has been a downhill push. And the trans community in particular is militant. They are unlikable. They are constantly trying to force their opinions down your throat. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. They're going to take your life away. They're going to destroy everything. They're going to dox you. They're going to try to get you fired from your job. These people are unlikable a-holes. Now, obviously not all of them, but a large segment of the online troll trans community is. There's a reason why they are so unlikable. There is a reason why in media, LGBTQ is not as popular as it used to be, and particularly with the trans thing, because they went off the deep end by allying themselves with the MAPS community, the fans of the playgrounds, you know, the old pedo Joe people, and it's just been a show. So the Democrat Party, with their stupid, you know, they, thems, she, her, he, him garbage that most ordinary people think is fucking stupid. Well, yeah, it's unlikable. You're going to lose a lot of average people who don't want any part of it. They wanted to live and let live, but oh no, the trans community couldn't let that happen. Look at how they try to go after J.K. Rowling, who is a leftist in every other way except she believes that women don't have penises. That maybe it's biological, but maybe it's science instead of magic voodoo la la. Because of that one issue, they hate her. They want her destroyed. They want her legacy destroyed. It's unlikable bullshit Karen garbage that has infested and infected the LGBTQ movement, which in turn has infected and infested the Democrat Party. So good for them that they just now are waking up to, this might not be a winning issue. According to the poll, the party's base did not think that the Democrat politicians care about helping families because they're into chopping off dicks or help families make ends meet, or the influence of business in the U.S., two large priorities found in the poll. Since their loss to President Donald Trump in November, a.k.a. Hitler, a.k.a. Orange Mad Bad, a.k.a. Dictator-in-Chief, there appears to be some work to do. That is the understatement of the century, to find new leaders in the party. 62% of self-identified Democrats in the poll agreed that the leadership of the Democrat Party should be replaced with new people. You don't say. Only 24% of Democrats disagreed with that statement, meaning 76% of Democrats said, fuck the leadership, get them the hell out, they're crazy. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Now, when this question was asked to Republicans, only 30% said that the GOP needed new leadership. And obviously, because they're winning, that's not that surprising. So it's basically an inverse. So 70% say, no, we shouldn't change the leadership, with only 30% saying yes. Now, additionally, the Democrats who took the survey said that there is an overemphasis on issues that they view as lower priority, such as the trans issues. Again, how is this a surprise? They've been smoking a lot of crack for a long time. Now, only 17% of Democrats in the poll said that getting men to play in women's sports was a priority for them. Again, how is this a fucking surprise? You're going to put dudes with dicks, who now are chicks, into female sports. Clearly, you're going to have a problem. Now, 28% of the Democrats in the poll said that they thought party leadership was making it a high priority. God. Benjamin Villagomez, who identifies as transgender, said there are more important things to be moving the needle on. Wow. Even the trans dude knows that something's not right here. And he said that there are more pressing issues, things that actually matter to people's livelihoods. And again, economic issues appeared to be where those in the poll said party leaders have been the most lacking. 86% of Democrats said that the taxes on the wealthy need to be a high priority. Well, that's stupid, but that's what they believe, sure. While in the poll, only 72% of Democrats thought their party leaders saw that as a priority. Dissatisfaction with the leadership of the party was particularly emphasized among younger Democrat voters between the ages of 18 and 39. So even the young people who are generally easier to fool and who you would think would be more into the trans stuff are saying shit. Now, issues where younger Democrats thought there was a gap between how much the party leadership cares and how much they care themselves about a topic included universal health care, raising taxes on the rich because, millionaires and billionaires need to pay their fair share, paid family leave, and limiting money in politics. So the bottom line here is the Democrat Party is only now just starting to realize that, at least publicly, that, wow, this trans stuff, maybe it's not helping. It could also be that all major corporations are starting to abandon the trans issue, the LGBTQ plus issue. And I think we're in the beginning stages of a massive pendulum swing here. Because for too long, for well over a decade, this LGBTQ plus barbecue BS has been shoved down people's throats, whether they liked it or not. And if you didn't agree with it, you got canceled. So, yeah, bottom line, glad they're waking up to the reality here, but it's probably too little, too late.